Her eyes held a universe of emotion, her smile could melt hearts, and her elegance was effortless. She arrived in Hollywood like a breath of fresh air, a departure from the bombshells of her era, captivating audiences with her unique blend of ethereal beauty, intelligence, and an underlying vulnerability. From a runaway princess to a free-spirited New York socialite, she didn't just play characters. She embodied dreams, setting trends and defining an entire generation's idea of grace. Tonight, we're not just looking at the roles she played, we're tracing the remarkable journey of a woman who, through her iconic performances, became an enduring symbol of style, kindness, and timeless charm. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe to Vintage Icons, the channel that keeps the vintage journey alive. Hello and welcome, Audrey Hepburn. The name itself conjures an image of effortless sophistication, but behind the iconic fashion and the captivating screen presence was a woman whose early life was marked by hardship and a fierce determination. To truly understand the legend, we must first understand the journey that led her to Hollywood, the war years and the genesis of grace. Audrey Hepburn's early life was far from the glamour of her later years. Born Audrey Kathleen Rustin in Belgium in 1929, her childhood was profoundly shaped by World War II. Living in Nazi-occupied Holland, she endured severe malnutrition, witnessing the horrors of war firsthand. This period instilled in her a deep sense of empathy, resilience, and a profound appreciation for peace and simple joys. Before acting, her great passion was ballet. She trained rigorously, dreaming of becoming a prima ballerina, and her classical dance training imbued her with that extraordinary posture, grace, and ethereal movement that would later become her signature on screen. Though she never achieved her dream of becoming a principal dancer due to her height and the lasting effects of wartime malnutrition, these experiences, the war's trauma, and the discipline of ballet, forged the unique spirit that would make her a star. They gave her an inner strength and a unique vulnerability that would captivate the world. Roman Holiday, the princess who stole our hearts. Audrey Hepburn's true breakthrough came in 1953 with her very first starring role in an American film, Roman Holiday. As Princess Anne, a disillusioned royal who escapes her handlers for a day of freedom in Rome, Hepburn was a revelation. She was initially an unknown, chosen over established stars, but her natural charm, wide-eyed innocence, and effortless chemistry with Gregory Peck were undeniable. The film was a runaway success, earning her an Academy Award for Best Actress. She brought a freshness and authenticity to the screen that was revolutionary. She wasn't a curvaceous bombshell, she was slender, elegant, and instantly relatable. Her iconic pixie haircut and her simple, chic wardrobe in the film sparked a fashion revolution, proving that sophistication could be simple and understated. Roman Holiday didn't just launch a career, it introduced the world to a new kind of star, one who combined vulnerability with an innate sense of wonder. Sabrina and Funny Face, fashion, flair, and Fred Astaire. Following Roman Holiday, Hepburn solidified her status as a leading lady in a string of sophisticated comedies. In 1954's Sabrina, she transformed from a chauffeur's daughter into a chic Parisian woman, showcasing her innate sense of style, which was heavily influenced by her lifelong collaboration with designer Hubert de Givenchy. Their partnership created some of cinema's most iconic fashion moments. Then came Funny Face in 1957, a vibrant Technicolor musical where she starred opposite the legendary Fred Astaire. This film allowed her to fully utilize her ballet training, dazzling audiences with her graceful dance numbers. She played a shy bookstore clerk who becomes a fashion model, a role that perfectly blended her understated charm with her growing fashion icon status. These films cemented her image as a sophisticated, independent woman, often navigating love triangles with humor and elegance. Breakfast at Tiffany's, the quintessential Holly Golightly. If there's one role that defines Audrey Hepburn for many, it's Holly Golightly. In 1961's Breakfast at Tiffany's, as the eccentric, free-spirited New York socialite with a penchant for expensive jewelry and a fear of commitment, Hepburn created an indelible character. She brought depth to Holly, a character who could have been frivolous, revealing the loneliness and vulnerability beneath the glamorous facade. The film's opening scene with Holly in her iconic Givenchy black dress, pearls, and tiara gazing into Tiffany's window became one of the most enduring images in film history. Her look in the movie, from the little black dress to the oversized sunglasses, became synonymous with effortless style and elegance. Holly Golightly was quirky, charming, and deeply flawed, and Hepburn's performance allowed audiences to love her flaws, cementing her status not just as a style icon, but as an actress capable of immense nuance. My Fair Lady and Wait Until Dark, range and resilience. In 1964, Hepburn took on perhaps her most challenging musical role, Eliza Doolittle in My Fair Lady. Transforming from a Cockney flower girl into a refined lady, she proved her versatility, delivering a performance that was both comedic and deeply moving. Despite initial controversy over her singing voice being dubbed, her portrayal of Eliza's journey of self-discovery earned her widespread critical acclaim. Towards the end of her mainstream acting career, Hepburn took a drastic turn with the 1967 thriller Wait Until Dark. Playing a blind woman terrorized by criminals, she delivered a raw, terrifying, and completely unglamorous performance. It was a departure from her usual charming roles, showcasing her range and her willingness to push her boundaries as an actress. This intense role earned her another Academy Award nomination, proving she was far more than just a pretty face. The Humanitarian, a legacy beyond the screen. In the late 1960s, at the height of her fame, Audrey Hepburn largely stepped away from Hollywood. But she didn't disappear. Instead, she embarked on what she considered her most important role. A global humanitarian drawing on her own wartime experiences, she became a Goodwill Ambassador for UNICEF, dedicating the last years of her life to helping impoverished children around the world. She traveled to some of the poorest regions, raising awareness and funds and bringing her unique blend of empathy and quiet determination to the forefront. She used her star power not for personal gain, but for global good. This final act of her life wasn't a performance. It was a profound personal mission, driven by a deep sense of gratitude and a desire to give back. Her work for UNICEF is as much a part of her legend as any film role, solidifying her status as a true icon of compassion. Audrey Hepburn's life was a testament to resilience, grace, and the transformative power of kindness. From a war-torn childhood to the pinnacle of Hollywood stardom, she navigated it all with an integrity that was rare. Her roles built a legend, but her spirit built a legacy. She wasn't just a movie star. She was a woman who embodied elegance, brought joy to millions, and used her platform to make the world a better place. Her charm, her style, and her profound humanity continue to inspire, proving that true legends are built not just on talent, but on heart. Which Audrey Hepburn role resonated most with you, and what do you admire most about her? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you love this journey, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to Vintage Icons for more stories from the Golden Age of Cinema. Golden Age of Cinema.